Poland with Paul and his mom and his dad, and like the accents, first of all, are just amazing. But I do want to sit one day with Sacha Baron Cohen and Paul Wesley at a dinner table, preferably with a lot of alcohol, and listen to them go toe to toe as Borat. Because I gotta tell you, Paul, because his native language is Polish, is almost better than Sacha Baron Cohen in some way.
We had a great time in Poland, didn't we?
We had a blast.
We had a great time.
His pierogies knocked me out though. I ate so much of them.
My family loves Ian.
I love his family.
They like him more than me.
It's not hard.
True. It's true.
Guys, can you imagine us on the road, like at launch party after launch party, pedaling and doing the press around once our bourbon is released? Can you imagine this, but with like bottles of bourbon? And it's gonna be, no offense, kiddos, but it'll be age appropriate because you kind of can't be there unless you're 21. So it's like, we don't have to worry as much because we say some pretty dumb shit. And I look at a 10-year-old and then my ice and my veins turn to ice because I think I'm also a dad. But I love you little guys. But sometimes I just look over and parents are like, oh, earmuffs. You just forget. You forget. So stupid.
Hello.
Hi. So you're both so talented. I was wondering who...
Next. Kid, did you just drink all that bourbon?
We're not in the mood for sarcasm today. Okay?
Yeah, come on, let's be serious here. Jennifer, you better be nice for something good. Tell me.
I was wondering who was your inspiration acting-wise growing up?
Ian Somerhalder.
Marlon Brando.
Same.
That was like in Thailand, they say that. They say same, but different. Like, wait, what? Like if you ordered, you want sparkling water, and then they bring you like a bottle of flat water, you go, no, I want sparkling. You say, no, it's water, same, different. Like, wait. Okay, never mind, I'll just drink it. Inspiration, by the way, we had amazing inspirations. I mean, I always wanted Damon to be like Cary Grant and Mick Jagger by way of Marlon Brando.
So what happened?
Insane failure. I wish we'd have gotten it done all those like cool, I wish we'd have been able to have the production value of like Damon at a Rolling Stones concert and use like cool old footage and we cut to them and we could have made them really.
Maybe like Forrest Gump. You know how like he's always showing up at historical events?
I, by the way, very much pitched that exact idea. But it's expensive, and it never happened. Who was your inspiration, other than me?
I don't know. Still a lot of great actors. Hey, guys, it's really dark. He's not my inspiration growing up because he's too young, but do you know, man, he's really good. Oh man, I hate to say this. It's so good, his performance, because it's so dark. Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix and Joker, oh my god.
I haven't seen it.
Dude, he's so good. It's
Yeah, I gotta see
crazy.
it.
It's crazy.
I gotta see it.
It kind of makes me not want to really do this.
Well, don't stop acting until we launch our freaking bourbon, dude. I need you like relevant for a little while longer. Don't have this up for me, Paul. I'm up at like 3 o'clock in the freaking morning, like sending emails and stuff about this shit. So just keep acting, okay, buddy? I need him in the papers. Get the papers. Yeah. Why? Who's your acting inspiration?
I'm a terrible actor, so that's not my dream or you guys, hey!
You're welcome. Thank you, sister.
Hi,
What up, girl?
Hey, my name's Elise. Nice to see you guys.
Hey, Elise.
I'm coming from Washington, D.C., and also from Lebanon, the country, so I'm excited to be here.
Oh, she said we're big in Lebanon, dog. Hell yeah!
Have you guys been there before?
We haven't.
When you come, I'll show you around.
Yeah, that would be great. Can we sell bourbon to Lebanon?
We got everything. Yeah, come and you'll see.
They drink in Lebanon, yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys can sell your bourbon.
Hell yeah.
So I know you guys were saying how you wanted the show to end, so I don't know if you're going to like my question too much, but I'll go for it anyway. Early on in the show, I had...
Well, hold on, wait. Whoa.
What?
Because we took ourselves so insanely seriously, like Supernatural, those guys, they're still going because they sort of like can take the piss and keep going. Like they don't take there's like a lot of levity in that show. You couldn't keep Vampire Diaries going any farther than it really went because it was just so heavy and took itself so seriously. So keep going.
So early on in the show, in the early seasons, I always wanted Damon to end up as a human when the show ended. And that was even before we knew about the cure, so I wasn't really sure how feasible this was, but I thought it would be good for his character arc. So I'm curious what the two of you thought that both of your characters ended up human in the last season.
I didn't even know I was human. I was 100% human for the entire season?
Part of the season.
The last episode, I think.
Yeah, at the end.
Oh yeah, Bonnie did. Yeah, at the end. I was like, wait, the whole season?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I was...
No.
Stefan was like for 4 or 5 episodes after Bonnie gave him the cure.
Oh, word?
A human.
This is a long time ago.
Trust me, you were human.
I trust you. Wait, what's the question?
So what did you guys think that your characters ended up being human? That probably was a surprise, I assume.
Why he should have died because of old age. If he's 160 years old, he should have gotten human and then been like, ah.
I think this way was a little more poetic and it wasn't as visually torturous. See Damon like turn to sand and dust would have been a little.
No.
It is a little too much. That's like that weird, dark Eastern European shit coming out of you.
Remember Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Yeah.
The Nazis were like, bah!
Yeah. Yeah, well, seeing Nazis turn into dust is always great, but not Stefan.
Bro, you were a serial killer.
It's true. It's true. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I mean, think about like how big, like Dexter. To me, Dexter's like one of the best shows ever made. We loved it.
I never saw it.
You gotta see it. It's pretty damn good. Dexter was good. What's up, girl?
Hi.
Hi.
First off, I'm totally willing to taste test the bourbon right when it comes out. So, yeah, I'm here.
Great.
Second,
Well, we've got about 1 million cases of it, so you feel free to drink away.
ship them to Santa Barbara. I'll be there.
Done.
My question is there a type of role that you guys have always wanted to play but haven't yet?
I want to play World War II soldier because my own family was very affected by it. It would be really cool, cathartic. I'd like to do a Polish World War II film.
That would be amazing. Yeah, his grandfather, who was amazing, was living in the wilderness in Poland with these bands of these resistance fighters, like 19-year-old, these huge guns and the ammo around their neck, like living, freezing cold. It's pretty amazing. That story is there's so many roles out there. I just want to play anything good. So unique, being able to utilize history is a really big deal. Like, look at Malarkey, for instance. His show is huge right now. And he's so good at it, but it's also, not only is it Bob Zemeckis, but like, it's a legit story. It's something that happened in our history, which is so badass. And if you look at, right now, most of the properties, most of the TV shows, or a lot of the movies that are coming out are these big societal, either what ifs, or these big societals that already happened. And it makes sense, it's pretty big, new, high concept stuff. Like, trust me, I've tried to sell a lot of shit as a producer. It's just not flying. But if you've got a good piece of IP, story that happened, you're way more likely to sell it right now. So I think it's kind of an amazing thing.
Thank you.
And playing a character with real arcs, like even the character I'm playing in V-Wars, this guy Dr. Luther Swan, he starts off one way and really ends up in another place, which is always exciting to create real arcs, you know, with real intensity and even like changing physically your body style and type to get to a place, ratcheting it back. It's insane, but it's really cool to do. Thanks, man. What's up, girl?
Hi. I'm a really big fan, and I was wondering what your guys' favorite seasons were to film of Vampire Diaries.
Mine was 1. Paul's, I think, was 3.
Yeah, I like filming 3 of The Ripper.
Stefan the Reaper. Remember how Joseph Morgan used to say, Reaper?
Dude, relax, dude.
Wait, remember though?
Have a breath mint, relax.
I love it. I was pretty pissed when they started their own show.
I like season 2.
I did not like
You
it.
didn't like season 2?
No, that's when Damon became like, he had a heart.
Yeah, but it was still a very good, dramatic.
It was really dramatic. It actually was really dramatic.
It was a very good show. Season 1
1 and 2 were, I mean,
and
look,
2 were very good.
these
3 was
shows-
good too.
there a lot of these, all these seasons had really
Season 3, you were my bitch.
quality. Where I always wanted to be. All of these episodes, all of these seasons had like amazing storylines in them. And I'll tell you, even just getting through 10 episodes on my show as a producer is insane. What Julie and Kevin, and then Kevin left in 2, what Julie really kept going with Caroline Trees and all of our writers is an insane feat. The fact that people live through that,
22, it's a lot.
22 is a lot. It's why it's
It's
gone.
arcade.
It's gone now. But 22 episodes? I mean, I think it ended up being, season 1 was 1,256 pages of scenes.
Counted?
No, because I remember Julie, it was some gift or something, but it was 1,256 pages. But to have a team come up with that amount of content.
How many episodes did we do?
We did 22. I think season 2, we did 24.
How many did we do total?
172.
Oh my god, did we really do that much?
172.
Wait, do we really do
We
172?
did 172
Holy
episodes
shit.
of television.
A lot of episodes, guys. Whoa! Did we really do that many?
Yeah.
172?
Yeah.
Just curious. I gotta use my calculator. How many hours?
Yeah, do 172 episodes times, you figure 12 to 14 hours a day.
171.
It's what? 171?
171?
Really? That was 172.
Don't challenge me.
Wow, I mean, that's like insane. I think Supernatural is on literally like episode like 400. Huh?
317.
317.
320.
They were really 15 hour days. 8 days a week. There's only 7. 8 days an episode. Plus 1. They're really 9. 8 days an episode. It's 8 plus 1, so it's really 9 days an episode.
That's true. It's not, but we can't combine it because it overlaps. So that's
So-
120 hours
A week?
a week.
So
An episode.
Oh, per episode. So 120 hours times
177?
71.
20,520 hours on set with me.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Well, you know what's crazy? Has anyone ever read the book or listened to the audio book, the Malcolm Gladwell book, Outliers? You have? Very few people. If you haven't, I do really recommend it. It's kind of interesting because
What's the rule? 10,000 hour rule?
yeah, it's Malcolm Gladwell. The audio book's amazing because he narrates it and he's got this amazing voice. But the idea is like it's a story of success. And I don't just mean like people making money, but people that really changed the game in the world. We are not those people.
10,000 hours of master or something.
Right. So it's like the Beatles, Bill Gates, a lot of people, and there's a very similar pattern and a formula in people that achieve that level. And it's either they did what they were doing before they really broke, 10,000 hours, or 10 years. And it's like to the T. It's crazy. Like Bill Gates, before he started Microsoft, had programmed computers for 10,000 hours. Exactly. I was a model from 10 to 20, booked Vampire Diaries basically from 30 to 40. It was 30 to 38, but we're still doing 40. And now V-Wars comes out 3 days before my birthday, so that's a hit and takes me to another level. So it's like 10, 20, 30, 40, 10 years on the dot. All these big, monumental things happen. Isn't that wild? Crazy shit, yo. Thank you, little sister.
Thank you.
What's up?